Coming up, it's time to go for gold on compound Saturday here in Den Bosch in the men's individual compound tournament. It's a bit of a surprise lineup. It's been a good start in his debut season for the world number 34 from America, James Lutz. He's just 21 years old, but he's up against the world number 70 from Norway, Anders Faugstad. Faugstad came through the ranking round, ranked around 69th after a 6.93, then beat Yang of Korea before taking out Yang's teammate Kim in the semi-finals. A brilliant run through to the final here. Goes up against Lutz. Lutz, who shot a 7.03 to be ranked 23rd. And his most impressive victory has to be against Mike Schlüsser, the world number 1. But then he took out teammate Braden Gillentine in the semi-finals. So Lutz, the 21-year-old, goes up against the 19-year-old Faugstad from Norway. What a match we have in front of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
And here they come, led out by Anders Faugstad of Norway.
Gold medal
19 years old. The world number 70.
He started shooting a recurve bow in 2013, and he actually hasn't been shooting compound for that long. He switched just 3 years later, and he's quite new to the compound side of the sport.
On target number 1, representing Norway, Anders Faugstad.
Oh, just having a look at their career stats here. An average arrow from Anders Faugstad of 9.53. Look at Lutz's. And that 100% percentage win for Lutz. Well, that tells its own story. This is only his second senior tournament, and he's going for his second gold medal. This time for a world title. And look who he's got in the box.
He's got Braden Gillentine, and who do you want more than someone who's just been here and who's actually has a lifetime of experience behind him?
Starting to shoot first for the gold medal match.
So this for the gold medal. Lutz on target 2 to get us underway.
You got this. Yeah, right under the spot. Perfect.
He's super confident, and that's why Faugstad needs to start really well.
Yeah.
Oh, and he does.
Just like the first. Stay in the shot, let it happen.
Answers with a 9 as well.
Let it float. Take it when it's there. Yeah, good. Okay, you're just on the X. I give it a
29 out of a possible 30. And he's looking very solid, Anders Faugstad. James Lutz, it's almost, you know, we don't talk about how amazing he is. He's only shot one other senior tournament that he won, so it's easy to just go, well, you know, and he's a confident guy as well. But impressive start from Anders Faugstad as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think James, he won his first international tournament with a perfect score in the gold medal match, and that's an incredible feat. I spoke to him on the practice range at lunch, and he said he actually didn't sleep very well last night. He wasn't feeling well, and Braden suggested maybe it was anxiousness or nerves, but he woke up every 2 hours. Seems to be okay now.
Well, 2 10s from each archer. That was a brilliant first arrow from Lutz, but matched almost by Faugstad. They both shot 9s in their second, but then followed them up with these 2 10s. And they're level pegging.
So I might be wrong, but I think you want to look at Anders' vanes on his arrows. It's not quite typical that you would see that on a compound archer's arrows, but I think they're spin wings, and that's quite rare.
Start of the second end, all square in this gold medal match.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, that is beautiful indeed.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks. Let's go, bud. All day, no wind back here. Yes. Lower right actually hit your knock. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, I guess let's get it home.
Well, Gillentine just saying that he had his own first arrow there, Lutz, with his second.
All right, +1. Let's go, Jim. Settle in. Send it when it's there. Beautiful. 3 X's.
Amazing group in the X for Lutz.
Like that.
They're not actually spin wings, but they do have a curve to them, which I don't see as often in compound archeries.
Well, Lutz just shooting so well indeed. Look at these arrows here, just one dropping into the 9.
Hit that one hard.
And look how close this look, 0.04 centimeters from the middle of the target. I mean, do you get a little special buzz, a nice feeling, a warm feeling through your tummy when you hit the spider?
You know what, the funny thing is that a lot of archers already know it's going to be that kind of shot before they even let it go.
Trailing by 1. And as Faugstad gets the third end underway with an X.
Nice work, man. Settle in. Beautiful. Top of the X.
Oh, there was just a little bit of a hesitation at the end.
Put it in the middle on this one. Let's go. Send it when it's there. Take your time. No wind here. Yeah, good.
Braden just telling him to shoot the shot once the scope is centered on the middle of the target.
Yep. All right, Jimmy, one more, man. You got it, bud. Yeah, good.
Oh, look at that. A perfect score again for James Lutz. He has found the middle of the target. And Anders Faugstad of Norway trailing now by 2 points. Still very, very close. But this man super confident as Gellentine looks on and just checks the arrows. Well, Lutz got a perfect score in the second and repeats it in the third. That first arrow going into the X-ring. And he does just look so composed. He's a super confident young man. Well, he has a chat
Good things, man. Good things.
with his coach, and what better coach to have in the Norwegian camp? He was the last Norwegian to shoot in a world final back in 2005. He took the silver medal. Morten Bo is there standing behind Anders Faugstad. That World Championships in 2005 was in Madrid. What can Faugstad do here in S-Hertogenbosch? Starts the fourth end with a 10.
Take one, sir. Yeah, good. Hey, Jim, let's give it one click right.
Telling him to move his sight just a bit. What I saw was Anders' thumb is just not applying consistent pressure to his trigger, and it looks like he's just struggling a little bit.
Let the shot happen.
Well, the first 9.
All right, you're good.
Sorry, the second 9 from Lutz, the first in 3 ends. Just over adjusting perhaps there from Faugstad. He's going to get a very good look at the full draw from James Lutz.
Make it when it's there. Stormy Ferda.
Look at that, straight back into the middle of the target. And a 29 is enough to extend his lead by another point. James Lutz, 3 ahead, going into the 5th and final end of this gold medal match. We're waiting to hear what they have to say, but all Gelentine has to say to Lutz is, you're doing well, get on with it, carry on.
Anders has to be thinking that he needs to have some really good shots here to even have a chance. I mean, James Lutz is shooting amazing, and if Anders is going to take this match, he's going to have to shoot some 10s.
Well, I think you're right. Very little communication between Morten Bo and that man there going for Norway's first World Championship gold medal since 2005. Anders Faugstad, trailing by 3, shoots first in the final end of the men's compound individual gold medal match. Puts it into the 10. A good start. And a little bit of a sigh of relief by the looks of things. Back over to James Lutz.
Strong shot, man. Yeah, beautiful.
And that has gone right into the center.
Let's go, Jimmy.
There's a lot of arrows out to the top left for Anders.
Yeah, buddy, good 10 and 12. All right. Yep.
Well, finishes well with a 29 out of 30. His 4th one of the match. But Lutz needs a 7 to become world champion.
Bang. 10.
And that's straight into the 10. It's an impressive performance from an impressive young man. James Lutz is the 2019 Hyundai Archery World Champion.
Apparently he didn't need much sleep. I mean, he can perform under any condition, and what an amazing performance from him today.
Absolutely superb, just dropping 2 points in the whole of the gold medal match. And you've got to be fair, Anders Faugstad probably didn't expect to be here, and he shot 4 29s and a 28, so pretty good. But such is the standard right at the top of the men's game that now you need near perfect scores to take medals. And James Lutz has been to 2 senior tournaments, he's got 2 gold medals, and this second one has taken him to the world title.